Hello, everybody. I thought it would be helpful. I don't know how many people are watching the Patriots game tonight. Hopefully, you're not staying up too late. It's an 8 o'clock start. Um, I wanted to do 5 problems from your homework with you, and I hope you guys didn't get to number 7 in class. I hope I'm doing you a favor here by doing this one. So it says Cedric is making an Italian dish using a recipe that calls for 2/3 cup of grated mozzarella cheese. So the recipe, it needs 2/3 cups of cheese. If Cedric has already done 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese, how much more does he need? Well, he needs 2/3 to start with. And they're saying we've taken away 1/2 of that. So what's left? Well, oh, so 2/3 minus 1/2. What's left? Well, we need a common denominator here. So I'm going to line these up first of all, so it looks a little bit easier. 2/3 minus 1/2, and I need a common denominator. Let's see. The least common multiple of 3 and 2 would be 6. And to get from 3 to 6, I multiplied by 2. So I'm going to do the same thing on top here. 2 times 2 is going to be 4. So I have 4, 6 there. And then I have 6 for my denominator here. To get from 2 to 2 to 6, I multiplied by 3. So I'm going to multiply 1 times 3, and I get 3 over there. So really I'm left with 4 sixths minus 3 sixths, and that is 1 sixth. So in a complete sentence, I could say, I got to finish this, 1 sixth. In a complete sentence, I could say um, he needs to grate 1/6 cup more cheese. How's that? Number 8. I'm going to line them up again. 3/4 minus 1/2. Common denominator is going to be 4 here. That's 4. I multiplied 2 times 2 to get to 4, so I'm going to multiply 1 times 2. I have 2 there. 3/4 minus 2/4 gives you 1/4 for a final answer. Okay, again over here, I've lined them up so it's easier to read. So I have 1/6 plus 5/12. My common denominator is actually going to be 12 here. And to get from 6 to 12, I multiply by 2, so I gotta multiply 1 by 2. I get 2/12. And I don't have to change anything with this one. 2/12 plus 5/12 is going to equal 7/12. Alright, this is number 10 on your homework. We have 5/6, and we're subtracting from that 3/4. A little bit harder to get a denominator here. A lot of people want to jump out right away and say it's 24. I'm actually going to use 12. It's the least common multiple. It'll involve less simplifying. If you use 24, you could absolutely still get the right answer. You just got to remember to simplify at the end, though. So to get from 4 to 12, I multiplied by 3, so I'm going to multiply this by 3. So I get 9/12. And here I multiplied by 2, so I'm going to multiply 5 by 2, and I get 10/12. And remember, we're subtracting. 10 minus 9 is 1, and my denominator would stay at 12. So I get 1/12. This one is 1/5, and I'm adding 1/4. So my denominator on number 11 here is going to be 20, and actually, in this case, 5 times 4 is how I'd get that denominator. That happens to be the least common multiple. 5 times 4 is 20, so 1 times 4, and 4 times 5 is 20, so 1 times 5. And 4 plus 5, that in total is going to equal 9. My denominator stays the same. You get 9/20.